In the 2024 U.S. election scheduled for November 5, 2024, the nation will decide on the next president and vice president who will lead the country from January 20, 2025 for a four-year term. The outcome of the election will be shaped by a variety of factors such as the candidates' campaigns, events, and public opinion. Candidates from major parties, Democratic Party, seeking re-election is current President Joe Biden, who highlights his administration's accomplishments in areas like recovery, infrastructure enhancements, and healthcare reforms. However, Biden's tenure has faced challenges like inflation, global conflicts, and divisions within his party. Challenges: Biden encounters opposition from factions within his party who view his policies as centrist. Concerns about his age and health are subjects of scrutiny among both supporters and critics. Republican Party. Former President Donald Trump is running for another term after a break. His campaign focuses on reinstating policies from his administration, such as immigration measures, economic deregulation efforts, and assertive foreign policy approaches. Trump remains a figure with supporters as well as considerable opposition within his party and among voters at large. Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, stands out as a candidate who positions himself as an option compared to Trump. DeSantis emphasizes his stance on topics like improving education, managing the COVID-19 situation, and implementing strategies underscoring his achievements during his time as governor. Nikki Haley, who served as the UN ambassador and governor of South Carolina, is positioning herself as a candidate with views and extensive experience. She highlights her expertise in policy, her focus on fostering economic growth. Third-party candidates and independents could play a role in the election, even though they typically have limited influence on the results. Their presence can impact the dynamics of the race by drawing votes from the party contenders. Key issues: economy. The state of the economy is a concern for voters, with discussions revolving around inflation, job creation, wage increases, and economic disparities. Each candidate offers plans for boosting growth and managing the country's finances. Healthcare. Healthcare continues to be an issue, with debates focusing on expanding access, controlling costs, and meeting demographic needs. While Biden's administration has worked on expanding healthcare through the Affordable Care Act, Republican candidates may propose reforms. Climate change. Climate policies are gaining importance in discussions. The Biden administration has prioritized energy initiatives and international climate agreements. Republican candidates may suggest strategies. Prioritize energy independence and economic factors. Foreign policy. Matters concerning relations and national security are topics for discussion. The current tensions in Ukraine, interactions with China, and other worldwide matters are likely to shape how voters view the candidate's expertise in policy. Social concerns. Topics like immigration, gun regulations, and equality are still up for discussion. Candidates will offer varying perspectives on how to tackle these issues impacting groups of voters. Campaign operations funding. The financial aspect of campaigns is crucial. Candidates require resources for advertising, organizing events, reaching out to the public. The financial landscape of campaigns will be influenced by donors, political action committees, PACs, and contributions from supporters. Discussions and media attention, debates, interviews, and media coverage will have an impact on how voters perceive candidates.
We finally beat Medicare.
Perform in debates.
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look, we had the safest border in the history of our country. The border, all he had to do was leave it. All he had to do was leave it. He decided to open up our border, open up our country to people that are from prisons, people that are from mental institutions, insane asylum, terrorists. We have the largest number of terrorists coming into our country right now, all terrorists, all over the world, not just in South America, all over the world. They come from the Middle East, everywhere, all over the world they're pouring in. And this guy just left it open. And he didn't need legislation because I didn't have legislation. I said, close the border. We had the safest border in history. In that final couple of months of my presidency, we had, according to Border Patrol, who is great, and by the way, who endorsed me for president, but I won't say that, but they endorsed me for president. Brandon, just speak to him. But look, we had the safest border in history. Now we have the worst border in history. There's never been anything like it.